This is not an investigation of the Bidens. This is a cover-up for the Bidens, and this has been going on for many years. They've known since at least 2016, that there was evidence that in January of 2016 that a leading presidential candidate could be compromised by millions of dollars in foreign bribes. And Bill Barr, the Attorney General, sent it to the Democrat-picked U.S. Attorney in Delaware, David Weiss, and apparently didn't follow up. Didn't think it would be a good idea to follow up to see where that investigation was going. There could be a president of the United States elected who is compromised by these corrupt foreign payments. And what do you know? We have a president in the White House right now who is compromised by Chinese and Ukrainian foreign bribes. Why did the FBI cover up for Joe Biden? Why did the Justice Department cover up for Joe Biden? This is impeachable conduct. The evidence is right in front of our noses. We have a whistleblower who the FBI paid $200,000 over 10 years. We have an IRS supervisory special agent whistleblower, two separate whistleblowers. What more evidence do House Republicans need to open an impeachment inquiry and move forward with impeachment inquiry on President Biden, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and the FBI Director Chris Wray? And you might as well throw Mayorkas in there too for allowing the invasion of our southern border. Cash is absolutely right. House Republicans should move forward with impeachment and have a public trial on this and let the American people decide. But separate from that, with the special counsel, we saw what Merrick Garland did with two separate special counsels. Merrick Garland appointed a total left-wing hack, Jack Smith, to go after Trump for Trump having his presidential records in Mar-a-Lago, which he's allowed to do under the Presidential Records Act. Biden gets caught with several stashes of stolen classified records. The Biden Justice Department secretly colludes with Biden and his private attorneys, his personal attorneys, for 2 months until he gets caught. When Garland gets caught, he picks Rob Hur to be the special counsel. This is like Rod Rosenstein and James Comey's lapdog, Rob Hur. He was the U.S. attorney in Maryland. They say he was picked because he was picked by President Trump. Yeah, technically he was nominated by President Trump, but it is the Democrat home state senators. They are home state senators who picked the U.S. attorneys. And it was two Democrat home state senators in Maryland who picked Rob Hur, and two Democrat home state senators in Delaware who picked David Weiss. These are Democrat-picked U.S. attorneys, and they are running cover for Biden and his family. There's no question there's enough evidence. If a whistleblower who the FBI paid $200,000 over 10 years is not credible, then I don't know what's credible. I mean, that's exactly what we've been saying since the Mar-a-Lago raid, 11 months ago now, and last August. This was a clear play by the Justice Department and the intel agencies to go after Trump because Trump declassified and had his personal copy of the damning Crossfire hurricane records, the Russian collusion hoax, the Hillary, President Obama, Vice President Biden, the FBI, the CIA, the AG, they colluded together in 2016 to cook up the Russian collusion hoax, to say that Trump was colluding with the Russians. And I think the reason they did this is because Hillary Clinton had her illegal home server as Secretary of State with our nation's most classified secrets. It evidenced the Clinton Foundation's pay-for-play and other foreign bribery and corruption schemes. It was hacked by foreign governments, probably Russia, and maybe Hillary was worried that Russia was going to leak this evidence before 2016. And so to get ahead of that, they tried to say that Trump was colluding with Russia. And you say, oh, that sounds crazy. That's a conspiracy theory. Well, they ran the exact same play in 2020 when the CIA worked with the 51 former intel goons to say that Hunter Biden's laptop evidencing the Biden's corruption, foreign bribery and corruption, was a Russian disinformation campaign. They got the New York Post, America's oldest newspaper, deplatformed. They got kicked off of social media. You couldn't even access the story's link on the internet. That's how much they are willing to weaponize our law enforcement and intel agencies to change elections, election interference at its worst. And they're doing the same thing now in 2024. Trump was getting ready to go. Trump was in a civil lawsuit versus Hillary Clinton down in Florida over the Russian collusion hoax. And I bet you anything that Biden feared that those were going to come out during the discovery process. Hence, we got this unprecedented, unlawful, unnecessary home raid on a former president for presidential records he's allowed to have under the Presidential Records Act. Our intel agencies, our law enforcement agencies have been completely politicized and weaponized. And the only way we're going to fix this is getting Trump back in the White House in 2024. In the meantime, House Republicans must move forward with impeachment. Biden, Garland, Wray, Mayorkas, all of these people are bad actors in many different ways, but we cannot have a politicized and weaponized justice system. That is going to end our republic if we continue down this path. We need to light up that these House Republicans. 202-224-3121, 202-224-3121. Call them. Ask to speak to your representative, and if it's particularly if it's a Republican representative, and say, what the hell are you guys doing? We have clear evidence that the President of the United States is compromised. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's an FBI whistleblower. It's an IRS agent. We have the evidence. What are you guys waiting for?